Day 27. Just left Olali Lake a couple hours ago. It's been fire roads fast, just cranking out the miles. I just want to give you a real quick pro tip. If you're ever not enjoying the trail, just slow your roll. There were a couple days where I was just doing too many miles and I wasn't having as much fun, and I was exhausted by the time I got to camp and didn't have much daylight left to set up, and so I just slowed my roll. The last couple days I've done, I think, 3 days under 20 miles, and it's been awesome. I've stayed in some pretty epic campgrounds or campsites along the way, and it's really boosted my smile factor by a lot. And I realized I'm almost done, so it's kind of bittersweet, and I'd rather take an extra day or two and be in the woods extra long. On the AT, they actually say the last person to Katahdin wins because you're out there longer. So if it takes you 7 months, awesome. You know, those people that are doing it in 3 months, they're the losers because they have to go back to work sooner. And I mean, they're still having fun and they're hiking their own hike, but yeah, slow your roll. Pro tip. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ding ding. Yeah, I broke another spoke, and I was just riding on flat trail. Nothing crazy, no big drops. And I'm a bit concerned because I only have one spoke left after this one, and 5 days left. So I hope I can make it there without breaking too many more spokes. And my guess is I just have bad spokes. I heard a rumor a while ago that China was making all the spokes and they changed the material without letting anyone know, which made them weak, I think, right where they're bent. And yeah, so I'm guessing maybe that's the issue, and I'll have to slowly replace all of them. But yeah, hope I make it with enough spokes. And if you're a spokesperson, get it? Yeah, if you know anything about spokes, let me know your thoughts. Oh yeah, getting closer to Mount Hood. Sometimes you just have to stop and smell the flowers. Smells like a fart. Not a terrible spot to take a break. Almost there. The views just keep getting better. Warning, another ass crack coming up. There's no place I'd rather be. I just made the deal of a century. I was craving a couple of cervezas, here at Timothy Lake. And I went up to my neighbors and asked them if they had any beers for sale. And they said, not really, but if you have weed, we could make a deal. And it just happened that I had a little thing of weed that someone had given me like 2 weeks ago. Some mountain biker stopped and gave me some beers and a little thing of weed. I haven't smoked it because I don't smoke that much. But it worked out because I got 4 beers and they got some weed. Win-win. So I'm a happy camper. Yeah. Okay, I just saw the coolest thing ever. Right after I got done shooting that last video, an eagle swooped down and picked up a fish right in front, like right there. It was awesome. Wow. 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 That was incredible. Oh, and I was gonna say I don't like glass bottles, but there's a campsite a mile down the trail that I hope has garbage cans I can dump them off in the morning, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Oh no! I just found a hole in my food bag. Bummer, dude. So apparently it's the gift that keeps on giving. My neighbors just came and gave me 2 more beers because they didn't have a smoking utensil. So I gave them my little one-y thing to use, and yeah, life is good. Day 26. And I'm going to show you how to start a fire, hopefully. Hasn't failed yet. But I am cheating. I have paper maps that I burn every couple days because I don't need them anymore. And it lightens my load, so it's win-win situation. Today was easy. Yeah, mainly just fire, like dirt roads, fire roads, and some paved roads. Super fast. I made it to Timothy Lake by 1:30 p.m. Huge lake, beautiful lake, a lot of campsites, a lot of people. It's Saturday night, and people are like, everything's sold out. Like I don't know, there's like 8 campsites on the lake, and every campsite's sold out. And even like they have like half of the lake dispersed camping. And I'm like, oh, there's like 30 sites, free camping. But all of them were taken. I kept going and going and going and going, and they were all taken. And I was a bit disappointed because I want to camp on the lake. So right now I'm just kind of doing a renegade camp. It's frowned upon. You're supposed to camp at designated free camping sites. But I just wanted to set up and relax and chill and make a fire and drink if I could, and yeah. So a couple highlights. I got a couple of beers on the way along the lake because there's so many campgrounds. Talked to a few people, and I would just ask them like, do you have a beer I can buy? And 3 of them was like, you don't have to buy it, you can just have one. So I got an IPA and a Coors Banquet, another IPA from a couple ladies. They were down by the dam, and they were super cool. They're kind of like mountain bikers. They live in Hood River, which is awesome. So that's where the finish line is. And so I talked to them for a while. They gave me a beer, went swimming. It was great. I talk to them for maybe half an hour or more. And maybe I'll see them when I finish, because they might come out and party it up. I don't know why I'm waving this stick, but it's kind of fun. And then, yeah, I rode along the lake. Couldn't find a campsite, so I just gave up and found this cute little spot. And then, yeah, you'll see in the other videos, but I went to the neighbors and scored a couple beers, so winning. And that's pretty much it. All is good. I'm gonna make some dinner, have a little fire, drink the rest of the beers. I don't even know if I'll finish them all, to be honest, but I'm gonna try my best. And one of my highlights so far on the entire trail was when that eagle came down, caught a fish right in front of my camp. Like maze balls. Wow. Wow. Got it going. And the PCT actually goes across the east side of the lake. So it's kind of cool. I shall be there someday, I hope. Alright, I'm gonna have to add this to the highlights. Fire right next to the Timothy Lake. PCT right behind me. Have some beers. Have some food. Wow. So it's almost bedtime, but real quick, I just want to say I love my life. I'm not trying to brag, but tonight's one of those nights where it's just like, wow, everything falls into place and it's amazing. Like, just how beautiful, how magical, how, yeah, people being nice and good weather, good everything. One last thing. So Jason Mraz always says, look for the good in the bad. And to be honest, I was a bit pissed off riding for miles and miles and every campsite was taken. And I was like, fuck. Settle down, I'm trying to talk over here. So yeah, I was a bit pissed off and I was riding, I was hot and sweating. I was like, oh, this sucks. Just want to camp. I just want to find a spot. But look for the good, because I found a spot. My neighbors are cool as cool can be. And, you know, if I would have camped somewhere else, I would maybe be sleeping by now. So, shh. Ay, 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 ay. Bud Light Platinum. I feel so fancy. Okay, one last thing. I forgot what it was.